Welcome to another video. I am the Starman, and this is an introductory to a video which I shot last year, around about 18 months ago. I was coming back from the south coast. Now you might have seen some of the videos that I shot last year, early last year. It's around about April, something like that. In fact, there's a picture on my screen right behind me now that I shot in Kynan's Cove in Cornwall. I did a video on that. I'll put a link to that video at the end of this one. But I did quite a few videos while I was down there, which I never got round to putting out. And now this video which is coming up now is one which I shot in Glastonbury. Yes, you've all heard of Glastonbury, haven't you? It's where they have the Glastonbury Festival. Now when I was coming back from the south coast, I went through Glastonbury on the way back. Now it was at night and I'd never been to Glastonbury before. Now they've got this big, what they call a tor. So it's like a big hill that overlooks the town of Glastonbury, and it's got the church ruins on the top. I refer to it, the church ruins, as the tor, but the tor is actually the hill. So in the video I do refer to the church ruins as the tor, but the tor is actually the hill itself. But anyway, the idea was I was going to go to Glastonbury. I wanted to climb the tor and do a star trail on this amazing church ruins on the top. And that was the idea for the video, but I just never got round to putting it out. So here it is. I'm just giving you a bit of an introduction to it. It's a bit rough and ready. I lost some clips as well, which meant I had to kind of fast forward some little bits we've lost some bits of video. But it was an interesting video, and there were certainly some interesting characters up that hill. Now I was up there around about midnight until about, I think it was about 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that. And it was interesting, very interesting. I'll tell you a little bit about how I do the star trails, but what I'm going to have to do in future is do another video on how to do the star trail videos. You know, where you get the stars streaking across the sky and sometimes you get the circular stars going around the pole. I'll have to do an update video tutorial on that. But anyway, we do a little bit of that in this video. And it's more for entertainment value, really. But we'll see how this video does. And if it does reasonably well, I might see if I can resurrect some of the other footage that I shot while I was down there. Because there's quite a few other videos that I did down there as well, which I never got round to editing. So anyway, here it is. My visit to Glastonbury Tor at midnight. And some pretty strange characters. I hope you enjoy. Welcome to another video. I am the Starman, and I am on the way back from my trip to Cornwall and then to Devon. An epic trip. It's been 9 nights and while I'm on the way back I thought I would stop in at a very special place, and I'm heading it to now. I'm actually in the town of Glastonbury, yeah, just by the busy road here. Yeah, this is Glastonbury, folks, and it's on the way back. And I thought, why not visit Glastonbury? Not because I'm a hippie or anything, because Glastonbury is famous for the Glastonbury Festival, of course. But I'm not really into all that sort of stuff. But it's got a lot of history, this town, a real lot of history. But I'm here because there is a hill here, and it looks almost man-made. If you see it on Google Maps, or if you see pictures of it, you'll think, whoa, look at that. It's called a tor. There's quite a few of them around the country, little hills that just stick up out of nowhere, and they reckon it could be man-made, but or partly man-made anyway. It's got the ruins of a church tower steeple on the top of it. It looks absolutely spectacular. I've seen loads of pictures of it, and pictures of the moonrise, pictures of stars above it, all that sort of thing. And I thought, I've got to go there while I'm on the way back, because it's sort of on the way back from, you know, back home. And that's what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to go up there, I'm going to have a look at it, see if I can take some pictures of stars. We've got the moon out tonight, folks. We do have the moon out. What I want to try and do and see if I can get a star trail or something like that. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it, folks? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head up there now. I've got to walk along this road, and I've got to walk to a turn up here to get to it, and I've got to climb up. I hope it's not too far up, because I don't want to walk. I'm a bit knackered, actually. I've had a long day today, but let's head up there and see what we can see. I'll tell you what, it's pretty quiet. This is the A39, I think. It's like the main road that comes all the way from the M5 motorway through Glastonbury. Look at that mural on that house there. I think this road here, this little road here on the right, that takes us those houses there, look. They're rather quaint, aren't they? What's that say there? Shepton Mallet Turnpike Co. Tolls Gate. Look at that, that's interesting, isn't it? Plant pots outside as well. Now, just up here, I believe, cattle grids here, look. Wow. There, to the Tor, look. It's up here. This dark lane here. I think I better turn my light on. Whoa. We're heading up the Tor, folks. Look at this. First time ever. Yeah, I've seen so many pictures of it. And now we're heading up to Glastonbury Tor, and I think it should look pretty special. Might be a bit of a walk, a bit of a climb up, so I'll probably see you a bit later on, maybe at the top. Okay, I've just come through that kissing gate there, and this is the first thing I see on the other side. Look at this! That is outrageous! What are they doing with the rubbish around here? Anyway, there's the sign there. National Trust Glastonbury Tor. Open to the public, subject to the bylaws. Please avoid leaving litter. Look at this! Wow. Anyway, onwards. Just like what the Map Master says. Onwards, my friends. Ooh, a lot of steps. But we will get there. Someone just walked past me then and said it was going to be shining lights. Anyway, this is the camera I'm going to be using, and I want to try a star trail, yeah? This is the lens I've got on. It's a 20 to 60, obviously Panasonic S5 II, 20 to 60 millimeter lens. I want to try and use the widest lens, the widest angle, 20 millimeter. Now, the settings I want to try and use while I use the day mark. I want to use a 60-second shutter speed. And it looks like the aperture is going to be wide open at f3.5. Now the ISO is currently set at 1000. I think that's going to be too bright for the picture, but we'll get up there now and we'll set up a shot and we'll see how it looks. Yeah, I can hear music. This is it, folks, the Tor. We made it. Wow, look at that. Ooh, where's that music coming from?
I don't care about payslips, and I don't care about playlists. I want to go back to the basics. Life's about taking great risks.
Oh, interesting. Some guy playing music there on a beatbox. Now we're inside the Tor, folks. Look at this. We are inside the Tor. Look. Oh, there's some history here. Look, there you go. Glastonbury Tor rises from the Somerset levels. Look at that there, 521 feet high. I'll let you pause the screen now so you can read this in your own leisure. But look at this, whoa. Look, we're inside. You can even sit down on there. Look at that, supported by the Heritage Lot if you're on. Right, let's have a look around here, shall we? Around this side. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to touch it. I want to touch. I've touched it now. I'm going to head down and set a shot up, I think. Okay, I've just set my camera up, and I don't know if you can see this, but it's in portrait mode. I've put it down on the tripod here. We're facing the Tor now. I've just taken the picture. Sorry it's the wrong way around, but I can't get the picture to flip round. I need to go into the settings. But I've just taken a test shot just to get my composure, you know, the composition. And what I want is this little bit of a path leading up here at the bottom. Can you see? I want the path leading up to it, and I want the Tor there, and I want some stars trailing above it. So we're kind of pointing towards the... We're not pointing north, we're kind of pointing roughly northeast, I'd say. So we should get some sort of semicircular stars if I do a star trail. So I'm going to set it up for 60-second exposures, and we're going to be shooting at f3.5, and the ISO is probably going to be about, I don't know what, I'm going to have to do another test shot to see what the ISO should be. Right, okay, so I've just taken another test shot, 60 seconds, f3.5, and the ISO is 800. I've composed it for the tower to be the main subject. It's going to be quite big in the frame, but I want a little bit of the path leading up to it as well. I'm going to get circular star trails. I'm now going to plug my cable release into the camera and lock it down so that it keeps taking 1 minute exposures, and we'll leave it running for about an hour. So I don't want to be here too long, to be quite honest, but that's what I'm going to do. We'll see if we can get an hour out of it, and we'll see what we can make out of this, shall we? Right, okay, I'm heading back down the hill now. I've taken all my shots. So I've done about an hour, around about an hour. It's 2 o'clock in the morning now, and I'm ready to get back down now and get to sleep. It's a little bit hazy. It's not perfect conditions up here. And another thing as well, I was taking loads of pictures, and I thought I was, well, there was that guy up there that was playing the beatbox music and smoking whatever he was smoking. But also loads of other people suddenly came up after around about half an hour or so. So it made things quite interesting. I don't know how the picture's going to come out because there was loads of people with head torches and all sorts of things going on. It got a little bit crowded actually, and there was me thinking, when Beatbox Man went down, he did eventually go down after a while or so, but then a load of other people just suddenly came up, and even there was even someone that knew me from Instagram, you know, Starman1969 on Instagram, and it just made it a bit more bit interesting, really. There's people walking around with head torches and shining torches all over the place, and I'll have to see if I can make a star trail out of this, but I don't know what's going to happen with all these people walking around with torches. I don't know, but we'll do something. We'll see what I can do, and if I get something, I'll put it on at the end of the video. So there you go. I think I'm going to head back down. I'll just show it. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see the path there? There's a lot of steps here. A lot of steps. So we're heading down. There's Glastonbury there. The moon is going down. Can you see the moon? It's really looking dead murky now, the moon. It's gone into that gloop over there. And by the way, we have got a supermoon coming up, I think. A supermoon. Can you imagine getting a moon shot over this thing here with people on the hill as well? That would be absolutely cracking. That's my dream shot, that. I want to see if I can get that. Maybe when I come back here, that's what I'm going to do. But anyway, I'm heading down now, and I hope you like this video. It's a bit of a bonus one on the way back from Cornwall and Devon. And if I get anything good, I'll put it on after this. And I hope you like this video, and don't forget to keep looking up.